Hello, hello, good afternoon. Hello, I hope you're all having a beautiful day today. Oh man, what an energy that I tapped into today. I got into one heck of an energy. Oh my gosh, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, this is a big channel, so I know this is going to reach a lot of people. So bear with me here. I got 2 channeled songs for today, and this is a wild ride. We have Money on the Dash by Ellie Duhay and Wethen. And then we also have, and this one made me laugh, Hoes Depressed by Thought Squad. If you know that song, you're hilarious. We also got the Addams Family, Hercules, Brave, Dispatch, especially if you resonate with the hero Prism. Akatar came in, A Court of Thorns and Roses. Someone here used to be a cheerleader, especially if you were a cheerleader for the All-Stars. Someone else could be having a bad hair day. Type A personality, the color purple was also relevant. Someone could be drinking grape juice right now or eating grapes. And then I got the numbers 811, 911, 1001, 1010, 111, 98, 98, 99, 99, and 1331. So if any of those resonate with you, then this reading is for you. So yeah, again, I tapped into quite a crazy energy today. It's like a whole bunch of energy. I've only had like 3 hours of sleep today, but I feel like I've had a full day's worth of sleep, so I don't know what that's about. So I just rolled to see what house this is going to be in, and we have it in the house of self, which is beautiful. And I'm going to see what zodiac sign that's in. And it looks like it is in Sagittarius, so that makes a whole lot of sense. Sagittarius is such a optimistic, vibey energy, so it's really, really awesome that we're in this optimistic, upbeat mood, even though it's the middle of the work week. I'm going to grab some runes here and get some more detail to see what this is about. Because let me tell you, I should be grumpy. I should be like, what a morning it's been. I've been up since 6 a.m. I've had a bad hair day today. Oh, somebody here may have gone to a restaurant for breakfast and they forgot part of your order, because that happened to me. But it's been a day, but it doesn't even bother me. I'm in such a good mood today, so I'm loving the energy I tapped into. This is lit, like really. So we have here Othala for legacy, ancestors, and then we have the Nathis for need/desire. Hello, hi. And we also have Evas for partnership. So what? Partnership with spirit in regards to desire. Ooh. In the house of self with Sagittarius. Interesting. Heavy optimistic energies. Let's get some more. I want to go into charms, figure out a little bit more on what's going on here. I hope you're all having a beautiful Wednesday. And if not, I hope it becomes beautiful. I really, really do. We have, oh, that's interesting. Okay. So we have the angels, ancestors charm here. I've been getting that a bunch this week. So heavy ancestral energy, spirit guide energy. I also have the clear quartz, which is all about transmuting energy. So it's taking negative energy and turning it into something else. It's kind of neutralizing negative energies. And I also have this really cute rose quartz here, which symbolizes healing and self-love. So that's really cool to see. So we have spirit coming in and transmuting negative energies into a really optimistic, healing energy. I love that. That's beautiful. That is funny, because the one of the songs that I tapped into, right, was Hoes Depressed by Thought Squad, which I was like, what on earth? But it's funny because the first line is "Hoes depressed, not me, I take my meds." So somebody could be on meds for depression right now, and they're working for you. So I have the tarot here. The Mythos Tarot wanted to talk today. So let's see what this is about. I'm up super early today, so I have way more time. I have better light. This is awesome. Yes. I want to know what's going on with the collective today, this beautiful energy. What's going on with the collective for today? The Seven of Wands with Soteria. Normally the Seven of Wands is a defensive energy from like unsolicited opinions and stuff like that. But in this one, it's a bit different because you can see that even though she's got this bunny rabbit on her, like, and she has her little wand here, it's like she's wearing those opinions in her hairpiece. So it's like taking those defensive things and making it, it's like, it's that energy of people critiquing you or saying, oh, that looks ugly, but you just turn it into like a really cool hairstyle or you wear it with pride. I love that. That's hilarious. Okay. What? Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. What's going on with the collective today? So it's kind of like it's a funny, petty energy, and I'm kind of here for it. I like this. Like, oh, you don't like this? Well, now it's my entire personality. I love that. That's funny. What's going on with the collective for today? Let me know if the music is too loud. Again, I have a new mic. I'm not entirely sure what all it picks up. So just let me know if it's too loud. What's going on with the collective today? Whoop. The Nine of Coins with Plutus. So yeah, we're in this energy of, you see how he's kind of chilling here and people are handing him money. He's got his little cornucopia. The Nine of Coins or Pentacles is all about being in your garden and waiting for the last pentacle to come in. It's often depicted as that like single energy, but you're content with being single. Now this is not a relationship read, but it's that energy of being comfortable right where you're at and you're kind of waiting for the next step. It's literally right before the next step, right before the Ten of Pentacles comes in, that big abundance, that big energy. And since this is the house of self, it's like we're at this point where we're kind of feeling ourselves. We're kind of finally feeling a bit more confident in who we are. So I really like that, yeah. What is this? The Seven of Swords with the Ennius. That's interesting. So this card is all about, hello Taylor. The Seven of Swords is all about people in your midst, you as well. People in your midst who may not be very truthful, but it's like you're aware of it. You see how they're looking? They're looking at the people, especially this face right here. It's like we're kind of clocking it. We're aware. That is an absolutely beautiful game. I agree. I love the Persona series and Atlas as well. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. Yeah, you're clocking it, especially with the Queen of Swords with Cersei here. The Queen of Swords is someone who does clock it and they will bring it up. They're the person who is like, yo, I know that that's not true. I see you. I see you. I see you lying over there. So it's like we're aware of it. We're aware. So it's giving this energy of like I said earlier, knowing that someone doesn't like something about you, so you make it your whole personality. That's so funny. Beautiful. I love that. That's hilarious. So whoever you are, you could also be an Aquarius here. That's very Aquarius energy. We have the Sagittarius and we have the Aquarius here, so that's both those energies of like being really fun, but then the Aquarius is like, oh, okay, so you don't like my hair up that way. Well, prepare to see it every single day. I love that. Yeah, with the Empress, with Hera, yeah, it's literally giving like, oh, you don't like my makeup? Well, that's too bad. I'm going to go bolder. I'm going to wear more highlighter. Oh, no. What are you doing? Who are you doing this to? I can't stop laughing because it's funny. You're hilarious. Whoever you are in this collective, you're hilarious. Just you're really feeling yourself, and you're getting to that confident moment, and you're aware of the people in your life who kind of don't really sit with you. They don't really support you. Oh my, they don't really sit with you. And you're unbothered. You're kind of like, okay, go off, I guess. That's funny. Oh man. If you do hear noises in the background that aren't the music, that's my kiddo. He's living his best life. We're not worried about him, okay? So what else is going on? Because I love this energy. The Empress is an energy you want to be in, especially with the Nine of Pentacles, because the Nine of Pentacles is the mini Empress. So it's like, in traditional tarot, she's sitting on a chaise lounge in her garden, surrounded by all of her things, and she's just vibing. She's just having a good time. And it's like, oh man. But with the Queen of Swords, it's like, yeah, you see me having a good time, but don't come at me with stupid energy or I'm going to put you where you are. But not in a mean way, because it's not reversed. Queen of Swords reversed is like overly cruel. They're very brash, but that's not what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing someone who, if they see someone coming at them sideways, is going to be like, hey, you know, if you're going to come in and you're going to be passive aggressive, you should like leave. So that's just funny to me. And we have the Devil here. Yeah, this is a playful energy. So someone here is feeling very playful. I've tapped in hard to the Addams family here. And I've got an Addams family kind of video on as well. So it's more of that, right? The Devil often represents the shadow side. But what I'm getting from everything I'm seeing here is it's more of like a playful shadow energy. Yeah, the Four of Wands in the reverse. So it could be someone that you know very well. Someone you know very well. It could be like a spouse, or it could just be the Four of Wands reverse typically talks about like a rough home life. But it's not really bothering you at this time. It's like you're clocking it, but you're just chilling over here. It's kind of like you're over it, and now you're playing with it. That's funny. Yeah, and then we have the Knight of Cups, Morpheus. So it's definitely that energy of like, we're in this energy of finally romanticizing our life, and there are people around us who don't like that, and we don't care. We're like, all right, okay then, and watch me from over there. That's the energy I've got here. Yeah. Why do people always get so mad when you're just living your life? I've never understood that concept. They say it's because it triggers insecurities, but like, go be sad over there. And we have the Death card for Thanatos, which means a transformation. So this could be a whole new side of you, or it's the side of you that you kept within for the longest time, and it's finally coming out. It's like a shift from being this very demure, quiet, meek, never really says anything. That's true, yeah, they do get jealous. Someone who's very demure, meek, never really says anything, kind of lets people make those passive-aggressive comments. Doing a full 180. I resonate with this because same. There was a time in my life where people thought I didn't have a voice box because I didn't talk much. Clearly, that's not the case. Eight of Wands with Atalanta. So you could be popping out. Eight of Wands is like fast energy. And like, look at her. She looks amazing. She's just coming out and vibing. Yeah, with the Lovers as well. So we're like definitely, this is some heavy feminine energy today. So we could be exuding our divine feminine side. And people are mad. Hoes mad, I guess. That's funny. So we're definitely in this balanced energy after a long period of not being that, right? I definitely get this feeling of, you know, there was a long, long time of, how do I put it? You've gone through a lot of personal development. It's kind of like going within and changing those aspects of yourself. And we're near the end of the cycle where the journey's finally over and we can We can finally start the new chapter, right? And I had a similar energy yesterday of being right at the finish line, and we're right there. But the numbers I got earlier was you're getting a heads up from your ancestors that says you've been doing this hard work. Trust yourself. You're doing great, and you need to celebrate because this end is finally here. Yeah, the end is finally here. This painful cycle you've been going through is finally at its end, and you need to celebrate because you did it. You did it, right? And you're going to be getting a wave fairly soon, especially with the Eight of Wands. So within the next 8 weeks of optimism and high energy. You're like I said, I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I don't even feel it. I don't know why I don't feel it. But I woke up this morning feeling like I had the best sleep of my life, and I am fine. I don't know. But it seems like there will be a lot of energy coming your way, and you'll be feeling it. You'll be having a great day. Yeah, I love that. Let's go. Yeah. People are going to be mad. Of course they're going to be mad. Like, I got that cheerleader energy, so people might be like, why are you so peppy? Like, sit down. Hello, hi. I'm doing amazing. I hope you're doing amazing too. Let's go. I'm feeling it today. This energy's like great. What else can you tell me about what's going on with my collective today? Good. I hope you are. I hope you are ready for this new start because this is exciting. This is awesome. It's definitely giving like Morticia and Prism from Dispatch. Like, I mean, I know Prism has some serious anger issues, but it's definitely giving like how she's completely unbothered by people most of the time, and she just says whatever comes to mind, and that's hilarious. This is a collective reading on what you need to hear today. The High Priestess with Persephone. High Priestess with Persephone. I love that. A lot of times, so you have been following your intuition, right? And you also are aware of duality. Again, with this devil energy from before, it felt more like a playful, shadowy aspect, kind of like the dark feminine energy, as they call that. This means, right, that you can be both the flower maiden and the queen of the underworld at the same time. Right? So we're very much in that energy of not only being this Empress, right, but we can also be in the energy of the Queen of Swords. That's beautiful. I love that. What is this? Yeah, so it was a very long... Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to have some energies come in of people being jealous, because this is literally the god of jealousy, right? Zealous. He's the god of jealousy and rivalry. And that's from people who are not motivated. People who are very, very unmotivated. So we will have those energies come in. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even respond. That's them projecting onto you. You've done all this work. You've been working hard on yourself, and you don't need their BS. So you just keep doing what you're doing. You sip your grape juice if you don't drink, right? You enjoy yourself, and you have a good freaking time, because they don't need to come in and ruin it, okay? Yeah, we have the Four of Pentacles with Epiphron and the Three of Wands with the Nanke. Yeah, so we're leaving behind that old narrative of scarcity, lack, holding on to things, right? Holding on to relationships, holding on to old concepts, to the point where it's the same energy of holding on to a rope until it cuts into your skin, right? That's done and over with. We're letting it go. It's going away. We're not doing that anymore, right? It might creep up from time to time, but now you know how to deal with it. This is a period of your life where you will actually be making those plans and going forth with those plans. You won't be letting other people kind of hold you back, and you won't be holding on to people who can't come with you in the first place. Okay? So I love that. That's beautiful. Anything else, Spirit? Or should I head off into the why they need to hear this? What say you? Yeah, 432 just popped up, so it's a countdown. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. That's wonderful. Yeah, I also got Hercules and Brave earlier, and Brave, what I got, right? Because bad hair day, but it's like wild, untamed hair. And Brave just wanted to ride her horse, shoot her bow, and have her hair flowing in the wind. That's you. You want to be this wild woman, right? This wild man, whatever. You know what you are. You want to be this wild person, wild and free, uninhibited, living your best life. And Hercules too. He went from that really scrawny, like demigod that people were like, "Oh, you're too much," to a full-blown superhero. And he's like, "Yeah." It's like we're in that energy. It's like that Sagittarius Hercules moment in the Disney movie of just being really optimistic and believing in yourself and wanting to be that wild person that goes forth and just lives a free life, riding your horse, shooting your bow, and not having your hair in that god-awful, stupid-looking whatever that was. Oh, God, I don't know why people wore that back in the day. That looks so uncomfortable. Yeah, just not, like, too many rules, too many restrictions. We want to be wild and free. And people are going to be mad. Yeah, temperance. So again, that duality, realizing that you can be both. Thank you so much. Thank you. Realizing you can be both. You can be both. Yeah. You can be both the really optimistic person and the wild person. So like the life of the party while also calling people out. You don't have to perform to get people to like you. Not everyone's going to like you, and that's perfectly fine. Some people will think that you're annoying, and that's a problem within themselves. It doesn't mean you're actually annoying, okay? So don't even worry about it. But I know you already know that, considering you've already done that internal work. So I love to see this shadowy, playful side kind of coming up because it's fun. I like this energy a lot. So I want to we have our what's going on, this new beginning coming in, this high energy, this optimism coming in order to like let you know that it's time to celebrate. And I want to know why I'm telling you this, like why they feel the need to tell you through me. Why do you need to know? And I'm feeling my Dungeons and Dragons deck, so we're going for it. We're going for it today. Goodness gracious. I went to grab the deck, and it's like I couldn't get all the cards, but there was just more cards underneath, so that may be relevant. There could be an incoming surprise, and you think it's done, but then there's more surprises. That would be cool. Love getting free stuff. So it's like, it's kind of this energy of, oh, well, I feel more confident, right? And because I feel more confident, I go out and I look better, and oh, all of a sudden people are more interested. I have more friendships. I have more relationships coming in. And just when you think you're done with that, now you're getting new opportunities because you're getting more, your network is kind of growing bigger. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it builds on each other is what that feels like. But it's like you didn't expect it. It's just like, oh, I just wanted to like myself. Someone's name could be Chloe. Very interesting. Very interesting. Yes. I love that for you. But like actually though, I know that that's sometimes used as like a, you know how in Southern, if you say bless your heart, you're not really meaning it. I actually mean it. I do actually really like this for you. Yeah, it's like being around people where they go, bless your heart. And you're like, okay, Carol. Interesting. 56. Yeah, avoid the drama. If people bring you drama, just move on out of there, okay? So, why do they need to know this at this time? Why do they need to know this at this time? This is a vibe. I like this. I like this little playlist I found. Why do they need to know this at this time? It really feels like a little party So I wouldn't be surprised if this is spirit just kind of like throwing you a little party. Like they're planning for the surprise party and you're about to walk in and they're like, surprise! That's what it feels like to me. Like I feel giddy, like I'm waiting for someone to come through the door so that we can start the party. That's what it feels like. Why do they need to know this at this time, Spirit? Yeah, 555, positive changes incoming because you've done all the work, obviously. You've worked so hard on yourself. Yeah, money on the dash. Interesting. I see these cards flipping, but they don't come out. So I want for them to come out. Otherwise, like when I see cards flip in the deck, I treat it like when you block someone and they keep trying to message you. I don't respond. I want to see it here. That's what I care about. My kiddo's literally playing Hercules. That's funny. So there could be, you could be searching for community as well. And because you're doing this self-improvement work, because you're pouring all this work into yourself and because you've worked so hard, you will be stepping into the new you, which will draw in the community that you're looking for. The people who will like you as you are. Because this is a really, like, I like this energy. Whoever you are, you're hilarious to me. You're hilarious. Okay. So we have, oh, quite a few. Yeah, okay. Oh, I see. The reason you're being told this is because we're currently in a situation where we may be feeling like we're overly judged by people who watch us too much, and it could be making us worry that we've made the wrong choices. I see. Okay, so that's why. We may have been working really hard on ourselves, but we're in this moment of kind of doubt because of other people around us who are giving us the stink eye. And it may be just kind of making you feel like, is this really the direction I want to go? Have I made the wrong call? Am I working on the wrong thing? That's kind of what that feels like. So it's just a little period of self-doubt, okay? You're smarter than you think you are. If you feel in your heart that it's the right decision, continue forward. Don't listen to naysayers, okay? And what I mean by naysayers is not the people that are like, hey, as you continue forward, be cautious of XYZ because it could bring you, you know, pain. It's the ones who go, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't wear that. And then they give a dumb reason why you shouldn't. You shouldn't wear that. It doesn't really flatter you. I'm going to need you to just release that person because that's a wild thing to say. So whoever you are, whoever's going through this moment of self-doubt, the people around you who are making you feel like you're making dumb choices, I need for you to get rid of them. And for legal reasons, I'm not talking about, you know, I'm talking about cut them out of your life, okay? Because they're haters. They're jealous. Yeah, they're King of Wands. They're those people that want so badly to be the king that they don't realize that all you have to do to be the king is show up and be the king. You don't got to tell everyone you're the king. You don't got to do that. Okay? You see how the King of Wands, when he speaks words, it becomes a beautiful tree? In the reverse, it is not that. It is not that at all. Yeah. Yeah, because you're a little star. Look at you. The star is all about healing. You've been healing, and there are people around you who don't like it, who are making you feel like you're not healing. They're the ones who are really rude to you, and then when you clap back, they go, "You've changed." It's like, of course I have. What do you mean? Of course I have. I'm not tolerating your BS anymore. How does it feel? I've heard that before. Oh, you've changed. No, baby, I'm just opening my mouth. Oh, man. This is some sassy energy. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. You've been healing, but again, you're around people who are takers, who want some of this healing but don't know how to get it. So they're doing the crabs in the bucket thing. That's why you need to know this right now. Don't listen to them. You're doing amazing. You're literally like, this cycle of all this nonsense that you've been dealing with is coming to an end. And there are people who want pieces of that pie but don't want to do any of the work to get there. You don't need to feel criticized. You don't need to feel judged. You don't need to feel like Spirit's punishing you, right? That you need to heal more. There's no such thing as you need to be healed enough. No. Healing is a lifelong journey, and every single step you take in that is progress. Even if it's 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, you do 1 step of progress, that's still progress. You've healed a little bit more, okay? You've changed. You've become a better person. You are happier with yourself. That means you're doing it. You're doing it, and that's worth celebrating, okay? You've already been doing that hard work, and you're going to reap the rewards of that. Even if it's just a huge boost to your confidence, that huge boost to your confidence will lead to you going after what you want, and it will lead to you manifesting that success. Yeah, it will lead you to actually like yourself and enjoy your own company. And some people aren't going to like it because they don't have the courage to do the same. So celebrate. Celebrate. Yes. Yes. Why else do they need to know this at this time? Because it's just telling me. Someone did not want you to hear that. Okay. This is telling me that there are people around you who are trying to impede your healing journey because they're realizing that they can't go with you. So they don't want you to go forward. I say go forward. If you don't want to do the work, you can get left behind, okay? I shouldn't have to do the healing work for you. That's ridiculous. I'm just replacing my incense here. And I'm going to light it real quick before I get into it. Because, no. We're going to clear that out. We're going to clear out that negativity. We don't need it. Nope. No negativity, please. Not in my life. Not in my collective. They're healing. You leave them alone. If you want a little tip here of the magical variety, anytime you are experiencing negative energy, I want for you to ask Spirit, ask your guides, whoever you believe in, to take that energy and to transmute it into energy that manifests what you're looking for. So transmute it into good energy that serves you. Don't do the return to sender. Don't send that back to them. Take it and turn it into good energy for you. Okay? If they're going to send it your way, you might as well use it. You might as well use it. If they're not going to use their own energy to work on their own life, use it. Use it. They want to take your energy. No. Uno reverse. Why would I send it back when I can use it and you can just watch me continue to grow? Exactly. Yes. That's more of that sassy energy. You want me to stop? I'm going to walk faster. Yes. Why do they need to hear this at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This energy is making you a bit indecisive. So again, it's that energy of being like, did I choose right? Is this really where I should be going? Am I making progress? I don't know. You are. The star wouldn't be upright if you weren't, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, like I said, that beginning's coming. Don't listen to people who tell you nonsense. This is our new beginning. We're literally there. We're right there. And there are people who show up. And you see how they're wearing a mask? This is the 7 of Swords, which is often the strategist, the manipulator, right? Even if they aren't actively manipulating, it's like they're telling you this because they don't want to be left behind. They have a goal in mind. So, yeah. And like when I lay those down, look, you want me to stop? I'm walking faster. I'm heading on out. You can stay right here. I'm gone. Bye-bye. No thanks. I'm out. Yeah, I've worked too hard to become the captain of my own ship. I've worked too hard to get here. You are not stopping me. Yep. Oh, yeah. I like this so much. Stay in that energy. Yeah, stay in that energy. You're doing amazing. You stay right where you stay on your little course. You keep on going. You stay right there. Don't stay. I keep saying that. I'm not telling you to stay where you're at. I'm telling you to continue moving forward, okay? Continue going forward. Don't you let them pull you off that path. You're doing amazing already. Thank you. Yeah, what I say? That lover showing up, that balance between our head and our passions, the thinking, the motivation, our divine feminine and our divine masculine, that go-getter, that intuitive side, the creativity, the nurturing, paired with all the action and the goal-oriented. Right on that path. Don't you dare stop. Don't you stop because someone's jealous. You keep going. I don't care who they are. If they don't want to do the work, they can get left behind. And Spirit's saying that too. Okay? I'm not here to be woo-woo. I'm not here to kumbaya it all the way up to this, that, and the third. If they are unwilling to do the work and they want to pull you down, you leave them where they're at. You keep on going. Okay? You can't heal someone. That doesn't make sense. You cannot do the healing work for someone else. You know, people don't change unless they want to change. So there's no reason to drag them along. They'll just be a weight. And you can love them. You can still love them. You can still love them for who they are, but you do not have to do the work for them. No, because it'll never stick and they'll continue to go back into the old ways and they will continue to pull you backwards. Yes, they will continue to pull you backwards. You can love them from afar. It's something my mom has told me many times. Love the soul, not the behavior. You can love them from afar. Okay? Choose yourself always, right? Just like in an airplane, when they tell you to put your oxygen mask on first before you help others, same thing applies here. If you're trying to go forth and you're trying to bring that self-love in, if you're trying to bring that love to yourself and heal yourself, and there are people out there who don't want to do the same and they want to bring you down and keep you in this upside down, indecisive, feeling like you're not making good choices energy, leave them behind. Let them watch you rise. Maybe then they'll finally start. Who knows? Maybe they just need for you to become their inspiration. You know what I mean? Maybe they just need to see it happen to realize they can do it too. Yeah. And it's so true because we all have this moment. So 1, 2, 3, progression and steps. We all have this moment in our lives where we feel like, oh, I'll never be like them because they're so much higher than me. They're so removed from me, right? Like celebrities, CEOs, things like that. They're so much more charismatic. There's so much more this. There's so much more that. They're normal people who did the work to get where they're at. Some of them, yes, were born in families that gave them the ability to do that. But the only real difference between you and them is that they are in their meat suit and you are in yours. Okay? That's the only difference. All the things that you like about them are already inherently within yourself. Okay? The things that we admire in others, we already possess those qualities. We just have not unlocked them yet and just need to learn how to unlock them. Okay? Yes, that's exactly right, Mystic. So remember that. There's nobody out there that's like, you should not put anybody on a huge pedestal, right? They should be motivation, not make you feel like you can't do it too. Yes. So if you're like, man, that person's so financially stable, they have their finances together, they know how to save and invest, you can do it too. There are resources out there, right? One of them, if you're someone who is looking into doing that, I highly recommend the, she just changed her name, so give me a second. The, oh, I hate that. One Bespoke Life. The Bespoke Life. There we go. YouTube. She literally just changed it like 2 days ago. Scarlett Cochran from The Bespoke Life on YouTube is someone who started out as a single mom at 19 in the military, had no formal finance education and stuff like that, had one kid, right? Single, all that. And then she turned her whole life around and became someone who makes 6 figures. 7 figures now, I think. But she's gone through and she's posted all of the things that you can do to do the same while still enjoying your life. So instead of having to scrimp and save and take from your life until finally achieving your abundance, she tells you how to enjoy your life, go on those vacations and stuff like that, while still meeting your financial goals. And it's amazing. It's information you can utilize. It's easy to digest. She even wrote a book about it. Like, you can go. It's free. It's a free resource. So if that's something you want to go do, you want to go learn how to become someone who is very financially savvy, there's ways to go learn it. That's not a goal that you'll never attain. It's just a matter of directing your attention over there. Yeah, and cleansing that negative thought process. So yeah, like, we're already aware of this. We've been working hard. You're already there. You're already on that path. Keep going. But that's just something to keep in mind as you progress, is that everything that you find inspirational is already within yourself. You just have to figure out where the path is to get there. Oh, and something else that I heard recently is that there are, out of 8 billion people, there is a very small amount of millionaires, right? And in order to become a millionaire, they had to make 6 lucky decisions in their life. Now, think about how many decisions you make in your entire lifetime. That means that out of your entire lifetime, you just have to make 6 lucky decisions in order to get to millionaire status. And it doesn't have to be all in the same order. Just 6 out of the billions of decisions you make in a day, right? That's cool. You want to know why? Some of you may be thinking, oh my God, what if I mess it up? There's only 6. That means at any point, right? If you're like, oh, I'll join the military, and that's the first one. And then that leads you into like later on, and you go, I leave the military and I decide to take the government job based off my military experience. That's the second one, you know? That's like a decade later. So it's literally throughout your entire lifetime. 6 out of all of them could lead you into that type of money. That's amazing. That means that there's billions of opportunities for you to get there. Isn't that crazy? Like, I was like, what? That's it? Only 6? I thought you had to be like, I thought you had to have like the whole roadmap figured out. You had to come from like a perfect background and go to the correct school and learn how to have perfect credit and all that stuff. And it's like, wow, only 6. Only 6. That's crazy. Why else do they need to know this? Yeah, because you're literally, this is the card of wish fulfillment and happiness. Look at him. He's sitting there, feet propped up. He's got his really delicious looking turkey leg. He's got his mug of ale. He's got his shirt off. There's a beautiful, yes, exactly. There's a beautiful fire behind him. He's got coins on the table. He's having a great time in his happiness. Now we see that little rat there chewing on the legs of the chair. Don't you worry about them, okay? They're just trying to make you tumble. But guess what? You might tumble a little bit, but you still have that money. You still have that happiness. Nothing happened except you fell out of the chair. You can always get another chair. Yes, that's exactly right. Everyone's perspective on wealth and abundance is different, right? So whatever that is for you, you're already heading that direction. Whatever you consider to be the most important thing in your life, whatever your wealth and abundance is, whether that's health, whether that's friends, family, community, whether that's money, right? Memories, whatever it is, we're already heading that direction. And there are just people in the background who don't like it because they haven't figured out how to follow the same path, or follow their own path, rather, that leads them to their own version, and they're trying to stop you because why should it be you and not me? That's usually how that works. It's like, if you just stayed in your lane, you'd be there. What do you mean? If you just followed your path, you'd end up there. But you're too busy worrying about mine. Get out of my meat suit. Pilot your own. Yes. Now that smoke keeps coming in, so more of that cleansing energy. Yeah, cleansing the negative energies. So yeah, whoever this is that's kind of this little naysayer here that you're aware of, like I said, you're already clocking it. You're staring right at them. Already aware. Whoever they are, you already know who they are. Cut them off. Yep, boundaries and the scissors. Yes, that's exactly right. Yep. Yeah. We have the strength in reverse here. Clarify this, please. Oh, I see. I don't need a clarification. So again, that's that energy of sometimes that inner parasite will come up and it will be like, oh, what if I'm making the wrong decision? What if this isn't actually spurring me towards my healing? What if I am becoming this annoying person? What if, what if? That's that energy right here. I see the number 8 in the chat, which is literally the number of this card. So that's really funny. But yeah. Yeah. And that makes us not want to leave. This is the card of leaving. You see how it's all blue here? Blue walking through water, things being heavy and going into all this beautiful color here of lighter, fresher take. When we listen to that inner parasite, we stop moving. We want to keep moving. Okay? The strength card in the traditional tarot is a woman closing a lion's mouth. So again, it's like closing the mouth of that inner parasite, that inner critic, that inner bully that just repeats what other people projected at you in your own voice. Yeah, it's a call to meditate. Meditate on that and listen to your actual voice, okay? Panic, anxiety, and fear scream and shout. Your intuition whispers, so listen to that. Yeah, I don't do personals on here because I don't like making people's personal business everyone's business. So if you do want a personal, I offer that at the link in my bio. It's not a clickable link. I don't have 1,000 followers, so I can't make it clickable. But you feel free to check that out, see if I vibe with you. If not, no problem, not at all, okay? I'm not here to make things hard for you, okay? If you feel called to, go right ahead. Oh, wonderful. Well, if I'm answering it, great. Let's see. And then I want to get into, so we have the what is going on currently. We have the why you're being told this. Now I want to ask Spirit, and I always do this for these because I feel like being told what and why is really vague. So this last question I'm asking is what you need to do about it. Because we can have our what, we can have our why, but then there's the, but what do I do about it? So we're going to ask. We're going to ask. We're going to ask them what you should do about it as you move forward. 3223 just popped up. Mirrored energy. Interesting. 3223 adds up to 3223. 6 and 4, 10. Cycle completion. That's funny. So yeah, that cycle completion is literally coming in. We're right there at that finish line. Walk across the finish line into your next chapter, okay? What do they need to do about it, Spirit? Now that you have told them this and they can actually think about it, what do you need them to do? Or rather, that's a weird way of asking that. What should they do with this? Thank you. The Knight of Cups. Continue to romanticize your life as you go forward, okay? Go after it. This healing that you're going after, this loving on yourself, keep doing it, okay? The Knight of Cups is the most romantic knight in the deck. They romanticize their life. They go after it with their whole heart. Keep going, okay? Keep going. Well, dang, I'm done here. I'm just kidding. Nope, there's more. Yeah, because after this, I do advice from the Oracle. So there's more. Interesting. Someone could be 31 here. That just showed up for me. I did a whole flip. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles. So yes, you are currently, this is collective. You are currently looking over your life. The 7 of Pentacles is all about looking over things that you've put a lot of time and effort into, right? It's looking over your crops and seeing if you want to continue investing into it, right? Continue pursuing it. Honestly, I feel like Spirit's saying yes, right? Continue to look forward, and whatever lights you up on the inside, whatever feels good to pursue, pursue it. Follow passions lead, okay? This Knight of Wands right here, the fastest moving knight in the deck. Now, sometimes this can come across as playboy energy, but this is all about self-expression. It's literally what this house is in Sagittarius. This is going after it with all of the passion, all of the gusto. So look at your life and figure out what's really important to you, right? As you continue forward, and go after it. Full speed ahead, okay? Full speed ahead. Don't let anybody stop you on your progress. People should never stop you in the middle of your healing journey. That does not make sense. I could understand if you were self-improvement, like doing the self-improvement to death, but that's not the energy I'm getting here at all. No, no. This is not someone who is always looking for something to fix. This is someone who has taken the time to address darker parts of themselves and is finally stepping into this energy of actually liking themselves and the direction they're going. So this is your permission slip to go all in. All in, no matter what anybody says. So if you're listening to your subliminals, if you're doing your affirmations, if you are doing your shadow work, if you are taking care of yourself, and you are taking breaks, keep doing it. You're doing a fabulous job. And celebrate yourself along the way, because you have made amazing progress. You've done a full 180. You're not fully aware of it yet, but people can tell. That's usually when the people who want you to stop show up, is when you can actually tell that there's been a change, right? Yes. So pay attention. If people are speaking up going, you changed, or you're too much of this, you're annoying, blah, 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 that means that you've been doing that work and they are jealous. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay. Keep going all in, because you're bringing forth new opportunities. It's coming in. I told you. There's a fresh new start. And again, as we said before, abundance is whatever you consider to be the most important thing in your life, right? It's coming in. It's literally being handed to you for all of your hard work. It's a reward, okay? This typically represents health, wealth, and home, and things of the material realm. But again, abundance is whatever you consider abundance to be. So that's coming in because of all of your hard work. And I say to just keep going. If you are looking for a healthier mindset, it's coming in because you've done the work. It's coming in. Oh, that's interesting. That did a whole flip. Lots of flippers today. We have the Two of Wands. Look at that. Wow. Okay, I was literally about to say the whole world is in your hands, and I put the deck down, and look who's there. The world. The whole world's in your hands right now. You've done all this work. Hi, Stormborn. You've done all this work. The world's in your hands now. The world is all about someone being in their power. They're literally holding two wands, that motivation, that drive. We're literally surrounded by the world. The world is in your hands, and Spirit's going, what's next? What do you want next? You see how they're looking across, they're literally through that finish line, looking across the water from their castle. The world's in your hands. What do you want next? That's what Spirit's saying. What do you want next? You've done all this work. You've been working so hard. Here's your reward. What's next? What do you want now? This is beautiful. I love this. I love this so much. And yeah, celebration, that 3 of Cups. It's a party. It's a party. Yes. Oh my God. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that tarot reader that's like losing their shit all over the screen. But like, this is exciting because this is that time in your life where you've done all that work and it's the perfect reciprocal relationship. Your bond with yourself is your bond with Spirit, okay? When you are fully loving on yourself, right? Like properly loving on yourself, you are connected to Source. And when you do that, you vibrate at the frequency that Spirit can give you what you're asking for, because they're always neutral. If you are vibrating in a lack mindset, right? If your energy is giving off, life is suffering, things only ever happen to me, I have no control, Spirit gives you what you ask for, because they only listen to your subconscious mind. That's the frequency they're tuned into. But if you come into it, you do all this work, and you get to a point where you're going, you know what? I am worthy of the things that I want in life. I am confident. I do have money. I do have health. I do have friends. I am this radiant being. Spirit goes, oh my God, yes. Here you go. Here's evidence of why that's true. Here's new opportunities. Here's a new house, if that's really what you want. Here's, I don't know, here's a free donut. That's happened to me before. If you ever want to know if Spirit's really listening, ask them to give you something within the next 24 hours, right? Spirit, show me that you are listening. Show me that you are here. Show me by giving me something, a small gift, something for free within the next 24 hours. And then wait and see, okay? Wait and see. Wait and see what happens. And then believe it. Don't just tell them and then not expect it. Expect it. Expect them to deliver it. Because you told them what you wanted, and then you cement that by believing it. If you feel guided to do so, then by all means go after it, right? Yeah, don't worry about past cycles. Don't worry about the past stuff, okay? The past is in the past. We take the lesson from the past. We do not live there, okay? This is new energy. New, new, new. Hello, Man Ray. New energy. No past nonsense. No toxic stuff that kept you in that old mindset. This is a brand new start. This is really good energy. And you deserve it. You've worked so hard. It's time for you to receive for once. Yeah, we're leaving the... 511 on the clock as well, which adds up to 7, which is literally the number of spirituality, luck, mysticism. It's the God number for the Christians out there. It's literally, that's it. This means you're leaving your mental prison. You're leaving it behind. You see how she's by herself, tied up, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land, blindfolded, surrounded by swords. In the tarot, swords represent thoughts and words, right? She did not put herself in this situation, but she's alone right now. And she's surrounded by that fear, that anxiety. Oh my God, I'm tied up alone. Or no, I'm tied up around possible dangers I can't see. Not even aware that she's able to undo her bindings, take off that blindfold, and leave. We're finally doing it. We're finally leaving our own mental prison. We're finally leaving. The door is opening and it's time to walk through. You did it. You did all that work to get the ropes off, to take the blindfold off, to realize, oh, I'm just surrounded by those thoughts. I'm free. Yes, exactly. Love the soul, not the behavior. Because yes, people come in and that soul signed up to be that role in this lifetime. It does not justify any of the behavior. It does not mean that you need to forgive them for what they did, right? You don't got to do any of that, right? They signed up, they played their role in order to help you choose yourself. You chose yourself. You're doing your role perfectly. You're doing it great. You're doing it beautifully. But you don't have to, you don't have to worry about it. You can leave that behind and they can go continue to do their role. Yes. So what else do they need to do at this time? That is so interesting. Did all these flips and craziness. Yeah, the Hierophant. The Hierophant. Yeah, the Hierophant is all about religion, authority, traditions, spirit, right? Listen to spirit. Follow your own source. Keep going. And we have the Devil in reverse here. Don't listen to your shadow side. Listen to spirit's guidance. You've already been doing it. Keep doing it. Yes. You're already walking that path. You're not coming off of it. You're not falling off of it. Life is always a crooked path. You're not off of it. Sometimes you just accidentally take a little detour. It's okay. Yeah. The Lovers. That's so funny. It's the same card. Right? Don't listen to the shadow side. You're currently in this very balanced energy. Your masculine side is paying attention to the feminine side who's paying attention to spirit. Keep it that way. Keep it that way. Okay? Keep it that way. And you're already there. Don't worry about the people who are still stuck in their addictions, that are still stuck in their vices, that are still stuck in their shadowy ways, right? And I'm talking about the people who will always, they're like, oh, I'll always be in this position. I'll never get ahead in life. That's what I mean. There are people who are addicted to the cycle of chaos, okay? Don't you worry about it, all right? You keep on focusing on your journey because you're doing great. You're no longer in your devil energy. You're finally in that balanced energy. Your divine masculine and your divine feminine are finally balanced. Keep it there. What else do they need to do? King of Cups. Yeah. And the Queen of Wands right after that. Yes. The King of Cups. The King of Cups is, you see how he's on top of water in his little throne here? Water represents emotions in the tarot, okay? He's sitting above his emotions. He's emotionally intelligent, okay? This is your masculine side. Your masculine side is able to go forth emotionally intelligent. You don't let your emotions rule you anymore, right? And then your feminine side is this beautiful Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is someone who's in their inner power, right? They're confident. They are very optimistic. They have all this beautiful creative energy, and they listen to spirit. They listen to their intuition here, right? You'll notice how both of them are looking forward. We don't have time to worry about the past. We're looking forward, on to better things. Beautiful energy. Now, some people will see that and they'll be like, but that's not a match. What are you talking about? Beautiful passion with beautiful deep love is a brilliant match. Brilliant match. You don't have to necessarily be in the same suit to be a match. Also, if the Emperor and the Empress come out here, we've already had the Empress, right? The Empress is all the queens. We have the Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Queen of Wands, right? We're missing that Queen of Cups, but that's fine. We're in the King of Cups energy right now. Our masculine side is taking over that. Beautiful. So many 7s and 1s. I love that. A new beginning with spirit. New luck. Beautiful. I love it. Yes, that's the truth. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. That clarity. The clarity. The crown. You have the crown. You've had the crown all along. And the sun, look at that. That inner child coming out, that playful side, that happiness, that optimism. The sun card is the card of happiness. And it's also the card of masculinity, right? Because it's a Leo energy. So it's more of that beautiful, playful, happy energy. Knowing the truth that you've worked hard and you're finally leaving behind that cycle of darkness and heaviness. You're coming into the light. Oh, I just got some ear ringing on the left side. So again, high-pitched, good, positive changes in the material realm. Yes. Lots of 5s and 1s too. So again, big positive changes. What did you want to be? You were sideways. And I see that Empress again, but she was sideways. So again, right? We're in that moment right now where we can go either or, right? And I bet you it's because of that Queen of Cups. The one part that's missing here with all this feminine energy is that Queen of Cups is not currently here. We're in the masculine King of Cups, which is fine, right? But the Queen of Cups can often become, it's drowning in the emotions, right? There are days where we do drown a bit in the emotions. That's okay. That's fine. Yeah, it can leave you feeling a bit unmotivated. Yeah. Like, there are days. And the Empress also represents mother energy. So, mother wounds. But there are days. There are days where we are the Empress and we're showing up in our Empress energy. And then there's days where we kind of go down. But that's okay. That's okay, because again, we're literally approaching that, and Spirit just wants to remind you that it's okay to romanticize your stuff, and you can go forth full gusto. You don't need to listen to the people who are telling you all the reasons why you can't go after it. Yeah, they don't want you to, no delays, okay? This is the card of delayed plans, all right? They don't want you to do that, okay? Whatever plans you have, keep on them. Because if we go in it's the same energy as yesterday, I'm telling you. If you go forth in your Empress reversed energy, you won't feel motivated to go after your plans. Ear ringing again. Okay, I'm onto it. If you're in your upright, you will feel the motivation. You will feel the desire and the passion to go after your plans, right? The Three of Wands is literally looking out to the harbor and waiting for their ships to come in. So yeah, that's what we need to do right now, is we just need that balancing. You're doing a great job. This is literally that last hurdle. Don't let that hard family life, don't let it. I know some of you have had a really, really rough childhood, rough past. Don't let that sway you, okay? Don't let that sway you. You're literally coming out of that nightmare. You're coming out of it. And you're going to get your victory, okay? The Chariot is the victory card. You're right at the finish line. You just need to cross the finish line. We have a little pause here. You see how they're both facing different directions and they're not really going anywhere at the moment? That's just a little pause. It's okay. We're kind of trying to figure out, do I want to continue going forward? Go forward. Go forward. You're already balanced, okay? Don't let the past memories stop you. Don't let anyone showing up, now that you're kind of showing that you're in this energy, that you're finally stepping into this fun, playful energy, don't let the people who come in and try to pull you back, pull you back. You keep going forward. You keep going forward. About the government shutdown, that should be over by Monday. How do I know that? Because I have family who works in the government. It'll be over soon. So, but you didn't hear that from me. But that's what you need to do right now, okay? Is to just rewrite that little energy. Don't you worry about the naysayers, and you keep going forward. You're given full permission to go for it, full gusto, okay? You have the whole world in your hands. It's time to celebrate. It's time. It's time to celebrate. So, I am being called to go into my wonderful advice oracle, but first, oh yeah, I love that. But first, I want to do a little recap. I always post a little video of a summary of all of this for TikTok viewers who couldn't make the live. And I just want to do that before I get into the advice so that they don't have to watch a full video, the full live in order to get the information. So just bear with me and we will jump straight into these. Okay, so you're currently in this really playful energy, and it's a kind of a dark feminine energy of we're finally feeling ourselves. We're finally at this point where we're getting more confident. We've done a ton of inner work around childhood wounds, especially mother wounds. We've done a ton of work and we're finally chasing after the things that we want and trying to romanticize our life. We've been balancing our feminine and masculine energies. And kind of, you've also been, as you've been changing, doing a full 180 of how you used to be, and it's really starting to show to others, there are people around you that you're noticing who have a lot to say about it. They're giving you that stink eye. They're making sideways comments. They're being passive aggressive. They're trying to stop you from doing that, whether consciously or subconsciously. For whatever reason, you are irritating their inner demons because you're doing what they cannot or have chosen not to at this time, right? You have your own plans. You're leaving behind this scarcity mindset and this lack of motivation. You're leaving it behind and you are balancing out. You are heading forth into your new horizon. It is here. It is here. Okay? Don't you worry about them. The reason you're being told this, right? Because right now you're in this kind of, it's like, I don't know if I'm at the finish line or not, so I'm not sure if I should keep going forward, right? So the reason that you're here today listening to me is because Spirit wants you to know that the people who are making you feel like you can't quite decide whether to go forward or to go backward a little bit, reassess, pivot, make a new choice, is because there are people who are judging you. They're making you feel judged. They might be heavily critical on your choices currently at this time. Oh, left side. So probably a feminine, someone in their feminine energy may be questioning your decisions at this time. Don't worry about that, okay? They're King of Wands in the reverse. They're people who they need for people to respect them because of a specific authority figure. Yeah, it's giving mom who is like, I birthed you, I raised you, you should listen to me, blah, 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 blah. Okay? Much love to them. I'm a mom. I don't vibe with that pathway at all. Okay? But definitely that energy is coming in very strong here. If not a mother, it's someone who just could be someone that's important in your life, or you feel to be important in your life, who's making a lot of criticisms on your life choices. Quite frankly, Spirit says they don't have the qualifications to be making those claims and they need to shut their mouth. You're healing. You've been healing and you're on the rise. You've approached it. Little Aquarius person, you have reached that point. I mean, look at you. Absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Gorgeous. Gorgeous energy, standing in your power, feeling good, finally healing those wounds. And we have people here who are takers. They don't know how to do that healing work themselves, therefore they want to take from you. You're on your way to your new beginning, and Spirit says you leave these, let me watch my words. You leave these people behind, okay? Because they want to keep their mask on and they want to pull you back because they want to go too. They want to go too, or they want to go first. Whatever the case is, Spirit says, drop the baggage off. It's not coming with you. Don't worry about it. And I'm saying this, I'm being very blunt about it, but that's how I'm getting it. Spirit is not playing around, okay? You've been working hard to become the captain of your own ship. You're sailing off on the horizon. Left ear ringing again. You're sailing off with all that beautiful confidence, all that beautiful heart chakra healing energy. You're off. Look at her face. She's off. I don't got time for nonsense. I don't got time for your nonsense. I don't need people putting holes in my boat, messing with my sails. I'm off. Either get on the boat or stay on land. You know, you're healing that heart. Again, more of that heart energy. You're healing it. You don't need to take them with you, right? You're in your happiness. You're approaching it. And there are people who are just gnawing on that leg. Even if you do take a tumble in that chair, you can always get a new chair. It's just a chair. You're still fine. You still have your turkey leg. You still have your clothes. You still have the fire and the drink. You still have the material means to do so, to do the things you want, resources, health, wealth, abundance, whatever it is to you. You've got it. You're good. Okay? Don't let that rat ruin your whole parade just because they take out your chair or try to. They're telling you to not listen to that inner parasite that mirrors, that is a culmination of those past energies speaking in your voice. Don't listen to it. That's not reality, okay? That keeps you from progressing forward out of this murky blue energy. They want you to go into the green, into the light, okay? They want you to keep pushing forward. Don't you let it stop you, all right? They're telling you to just take a moment to meditate, right? Take a moment to pause and reflect. Anxiety, fear, and panic are loud. Intuition whispers. So whatever is in your heart, whatever decision you're making that feels right, and you can't really explain why it feels right, do that, okay? And what you need to do about it. Spirit says you need to continue to romance your life, continue to look at your life and the things that the people, places, things, ideas, all of that you've put your time and energy into. Look over it. Figure out what sparks you the most and follow passion's lead. Go full speed ahead, okay? Because that opportunity is coming in, right? It's a reward for all of your hard work. You've completed that cycle. You have reached the finish line. And now that you have the world in your hands and you've crossed your little finish line, Spirit says, what's next? Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate all of the progress that you've made thus far. Let's celebrate this new horizon you're going on. This letting go of the past hurt, escaping your mental prison, getting yourself out of there. Let's go, right? They want you to also continue to listen to your intuition, okay? They want you to continue to listen to it because they are giving you that guidance. They want you to not worry about your shadow side. You're already in your divine balance. You don't need to worry about your shadow self. It might creep up, but we're here now, okay? And you're aware. You're aware of those tendencies. So now you can actually clock it faster and correct, okay? Right now you're in this beautiful King of Cups energy and this Queen of Wands energy. So we are definitely not drowning in our emotions anymore, right? We're literally stepping into this, no longer drowning in our emotions, moving forward with emotional intelligence, right? And we're very confident in what we do. We're very confident. We're optimistic. We have beautiful creative ideas and we're listening to our intuition. It's a beautiful balance. This is you. This is literally you right now. Beautiful passion and motivation and fire paired with a deep love for yourself, deep love for those around you who really pour into you. Absolutely beautiful energy. Spirit says, you're correct. Yes, this is the truth. You realized your own power and you put your crown back on. Someone knocked it off and they put it back on you. You found your happiness. This is your happy hour. This is your golden hour. Okay? You're literally in it. Your inner child is here. It's happy. You're going into it. Right? Right now we're in this moment, right? Deep mother wounds resurfacing. Losing our motivation. Not feeling like we should go after things. Again, feminine energy. So yeah, deep mother wounds. This is what keeps you from, this is what we're doing. Flip-floppy, right? That's okay. That's part of the process. This is the final step. Don't rush it, right? Because I keep stumbling over my words. I'm going too fast. Don't rush it, all right? This is the very last bit. Moving out of this and going into this. You're already the Empress, okay? Remember that. They're saying, remember who you are. Just like in the movie The Lion King. Simba, remember who you are. You know what I mean? Same energy. Spirit's saying, remember, okay? Don't let these past memories hurt you, okay? Your ships come in. When you are able to, when you're in this down energy, right? You don't continue on you don't get your ships because you're blocking it. If you go into this, you bring this. You see how she's looking directly at it? So just balance that last little bit. It's the last little leg. You're pretty much there, okay? Don't worry about those past memories, right? We're leaving behind the nightmare of those childhood wounds. We're leaving them behind and we're going forth onto our victory, okay? They're telling you to leave those behind. They don't need to go with you. Leave the baggage on the docks. We're in that little pause right now just because we're rebalancing, but we're about to move forward. The victory's here. You've done all the work. You can tell them bye if you want to for yourself, or you can just leave. You don't really owe anybody an explanation. You really don't. I don't care what anybody says, you don't. So that's the recap, and I will get into the advice oracle. I love these cards. I'm being drawn to use these ones specifically. I have more than one, but these ones have little sentences that I feel give you more to think on, to digest as you move forward. So these might give you the answer you're looking for to your question. They might, yeah, like I just said, they might give you the answers that you're looking for after hearing all of this. So, and there's also little animals on them that could be extra confirmation for you. So we'll get into it. Let's see what the closing advice is for my gorgeous collective here today. This beautiful, fun, sassy energy. 333, the number of Archangel Michael. Beautiful. And 22 is alignment. So your guides speak to you specifically with numbers. I would look into that. Yes, 534. And that's interesting because it makes me think of, normally you would see 543 or 345, right? But it's out of order. And this is the countdown energy, but 3 is in the middle. So 3 is the Empress card. So again, positive change. We're balancing that Empress and we're heading off into our new foundation, stability and security. Beautiful energy. Yeah, no, listen, I understand. When I first started getting angel numbers, I thought I had gone insane. I was like, what in the world? But eventually you learn what they mean. It's so funny because it's like, why would the universe pick numeric speak? And when you think about it, it's like, oh, well, it does make sense because everybody uses numbers in every single language. So it would be the easiest to translate from spiritual language. But at the time, you're just like, why would you tell me numbers? I don't even like math. You know this. Why would you bombard me with 1111? Why? So, closing advice for my collective. Can you give them some guidance on their path forward, a little bit to think about as they try to balance their Empress energy and progress forward towards this beautiful new beginning? Thank you. Oh God, the 7. Sweet results await. Look at you, little worker bee. Oh, that's beautiful. Aww. Yes. Keep going. Your sweet results await. You've worked so hard. Please keep going. It's right there. Yeah, this is going to be beautiful. Again, luck, spirituality, mysticism. If you're Christian, that's the God number. That's beautiful. What a beautiful, what a beautiful card to get right after that. Aww. I'm so happy for you. This is great. Any other advice for them, Spirit? I mean, if you just want to give them that, that's fine. Oh, okay, we got 2. Yeah, so this and that are true, right? This is in the reversed because currently we're in this moment of, remember when I brought up Persephone and duality? Feeling like you can't be the floral maiden and the queen of the underworld at the same time. This is telling you that you can be both. The literal, Persephone's a goddess, right? She is a deity. She is both the floral maiden capable of creating life, you know, ultimate cottagecore vibes, but she's also the queen of the underworld. She's married to Hades. She's the queen of the dead at the same time, right? You can be both. That's how life is. Your life and death at the same time, okay? You can have... A lot of people think that when you're fully healed, whatever that means, again, healing's a lifelong journey, but they think that in order to be fully healed, you must exude positivity and light all the time. You're not allowed to have negative emotions ever. You're not allowed to clap back. You're not allowed to... What are you talking about? If you're Christian, do you not remember the first half of the Bible where God did some crazy stuff like fire tornadoes? Do we not remember that arc? And if you're not Christian, if you look at any mythos ever that comes with deities, they are two sides of a coin. One moment, they are wildly swing from one edge to the other. They're all-powerful beings. Their emotions can run away with them, but they're also incredibly wonderful beings. Humans are the same. We're having a human experience. We have our meat suits. Deities don't have meat suits. They don't need them. They don't. We chose to be here to experience life. We chose to be on this 3D realm and experience things. That's why we don't have the same capabilities. When we're not in our meat suits, we are the same. We return to source. We are the same thing, right? We've chosen to leave some of that power behind in order to experience life as humans. I could do a whole video on that, but you can be both. You can be a very healed spiritual being who's happy within themselves and still have days where you will clock someone being a type of way and go off on them. That doesn't suddenly mean that you're no longer healed, that you're a bad person, like all that, okay? You can be both, all right? And transformation is beautiful. With that beautiful butterfly, that monarch butterfly and that blue butterfly, right? With that little crown. And the number 11 for manifestation. The reason that this is reversed is because a lot of people feel like they can't transform. And again, that's because of old wounds. We're still working through that. And we feel like there are days where we feel like we'll never change. Well, I want you to know that this showing up here means you can. You can literally change at any moment. You don't have to be what you came from. You choose, okay? You are who you choose to be. So you choose. A little nugget of wisdom from the Iron Giant there. Some of you may be parents, right? Because my kiddo watches all these same videos. That's why I remember all the quotes. But they've got some fire lines in there. They really do. Little nuggets of wisdom. Any other advice from my collective today as they go forth? Yeah, bring them that, ease their anxieties, ease their fears, give them that clarity and that guidance. Thank you, Spirit. Bring a gentle touch with 18. 18 is the moon card in tarot. So again, as you navigate some of those last elements of confusion, of things feeling a bit murky, as you move forward, be gentle with yourself. Have some grace. Healing is not linear. There will be times where you miss the past because you miss the good memories. There are always some good memories somewhere in there, right? And sometimes we'll have a tendency to remember only that and we'll forget the not so good parts, right? We'll be like, oh, well, they're my parent. They're my friend of 15 years. They're someone I love very deeply. Maybe I should turn the other cheek. Maybe I should forgive them. Maybe I should... No, okay? You didn't deserve that treatment. The fact that you are leaving is fine. That doesn't make you a bad person, right? At all. Have some grace with yourself. There will be days where you do feel that way. They will still come up on the healing journey. That's okay, all right? And surrender now with that beautiful red color. Yes, exactly. Surrender now with the moth spirit. That's that last little bit that we're fighting currently. That's that last little bit that we're resistant to, that we are resistant to. This feeling that I have to be perfectly balanced and healed and I can't ever have a bad day. I'll always be like this person, or I can't change. No, you can change at any point. And just because you do change doesn't mean you undo all that hard work, just because we go back to our old ways sometimes, okay? You're still you. It's okay. It's all right. You're still healing. You're still healed. You've healed that. When you have those types of things, when you have those types of traumas, healing doesn't mean that it goes away. It means that if it comes back up, if those memories surface, you've now acquired the tools to handle it better and faster and continue moving forward. It doesn't wreck your whole life. It doesn't knock you off for 3 to 5 business weeks. Now it's just a matter of, oh, for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to feel a little crummy, but now I'm good. You know, that's what healing looks like. That's what it is. It's we still have memories come up, but now it doesn't affect us as much as it used to. You follow me? So surrender now. Remember that. You can change and you can be both. You can have days where you are very healed, and then you can have days where you fall back into your shadow energy. You're not failing the healing journey. You're doing just fine. Spirit does not have a metric to grade you on for how healed you are. You're not going to get a gold medal for being the most healed person ever. That's not how it works. No, they would never. The healing is for you. It's for you. It's you choosing yourself. There's no, I need to heal enough to be worthy of happiness. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, Spirit doesn't grade you. They don't go, oh, -2 points because you had a bad day today. Could you imagine? No thanks. No thanks. What would be the point of healing then if I was going to get graded on everything I did? Why even show up? Like, no. The universe doesn't do that. If you want to heal, you will heal. The end. You made the choice. You woke up, therefore you will. Because think about it. There are many people who come to this lifetime and they never wake up and realize that they can change at any moment, and they never leave that cycle. So then they have to redo the life. They have to repeat it. That sucks. Like they have to go do it again. You get to go to the next chapter. I don't want to repeat this. I don't want to relearn that lesson. I want to go on to the next lesson. I want to do the next part of the book. God, could you imagine rereading the same chapter over and over and over and over again? No, thank you. That would be terrible. Oh, okay. And then we have number 28 with clear out the clutter in the reversed. So yeah, that's that last little bit. Removing that last little bit. It's literally getting rid of those. I say this a lot to people who come to me when they're going through a really hard breakup, right? When you go through a really hard breakup or an ending of a friendship or anything like that, you have to get rid of the reminders, right? So if you have a shirt of someone, like someone bought you a shirt, but that person was a real jerk and things didn't go very well, like your friendship ended or whatever the case may be, get rid of the shirt. Get rid of it. I don't care how beautiful it is. I don't care how soft. I don't care how expensive. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Because if every time you put it on, it reminds you of that painful thing, you're actively hurting yourself. Get rid of it. Okay? Material things don't go with you when you die. So you don't need to hold on to it. You can always get a replacement of that shirt. And you can even go and get a better shirt. Don't even worry about it. Yeah, that's the thing. And you'll be so surprised at how getting rid of those memories heals you faster. You stop getting those reminders so you don't keep reopening the wound. Every time I've given someone this advice, they've come back so much lighter. And I can't take credit for that advice, right? I heard it from my mom, right? My mom went through a whole lot of... It's not my business to speak on her business, but if you're resonating really hard with this energy of childhood wounding, especially in the feminine realms, that's her story. And she's the one who taught me that when things remind you of the past, if they hurt you to keep, get rid of them. Yes. Don't keep them. Don't keep them for sentimentality. Don't keep them because it looks good on you. Get rid of it. Okay? Because it's just a material thing. You don't need to keep it. Yeah. Yeah. And she's an Aquarius too, the queen of a detachment. So yes, healthy detachment. You don't need to hold on to that. If it hurts you, let it go. You're not a bad person for letting things go, okay? That's how you heal yourself. The less, and you don't need to, if it's like, I really like this band, but that person was a fan of that band, so it keeps reminding me of that. Okay, take a break from that band, all right? Just take a break. You don't have to avoid being reminded of those things and become fearful and not live your life. But if there are things that you can take away that you won't miss, right, that aren't also a part of you, get rid of them. Because you can always come back to it later and create new memories with it. Okay? But when you're still in the pain period, don't hold on to it for later. Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. At some point in time, you will be able to get it again. Okay? If it's really important to you. And then it'll be something you got for yourself. And you can make brand new memories with it. Okay? So just remember that. 4444. Yes. Foundation and security. Yes, that's how you heal that wound. That's how you repair. And that also applies to mindsets, okay? That also applies to mindsets. Anything that puts you back in that energy, get rid of it. If it's a social media person you follow, if it's old messages, if it's I don't even know. If it's something that puts you back in that mindset, get rid of it. Stop engaging with it because you're just picking at the wound, okay? Anything else for my collective here? Any more advice? Yeah, it doesn't make you a bad person for getting rid of things. That doesn't make any sense. We have let it shine here with the peacock spirit. Spirit says let it shine. We feel like we can't show our colors. We can't be bold and free and out there and just showcasing ourselves. Do it. Do it. There's nothing wrong with you. There's no reason for you to not show up as yourself. Do it. Be yourself. Be weird. Be awkward. Okay? Be weird, be awkward, be yourself. Yeah. Do it. Do it. Let it shine. Nobody wants everyone to be the same. Exactly. Blind people with your authenticity. Okay? Let them think you're annoying. Let them be annoyed. Okay? Go be yourself. Why should you have to make them feel comfortable? You be comfortable. Okay? Overcome any obstacle. Someone here is 50. So I like to see this in the upright. Because if it was in the reverse, that would mean that we are smacking our head into the wall, expecting the wall to move. We're now in this energy of feeling like we can handle anything. We've already been through so much, but we're finally at this stage in our life, after all of this, after all this hard work, of feeling like you can tackle anything. Like, man, I've already been through a really hard childhood. I've already been through my first bully being my mom or my parent or my best friend, my older sister, whatever it is. There you go. I've already been through that, so I can handle anything. Who cares what an acquaintance says? I had it hard from the start. And here I am. I'm still here. So I might as well keep going. Ah, the Panther with 44. The Black Panther. Reclaim your power. Let it shine. Let it shine. You're the Empress. You already know that you're the Empress. You already know. You already know that you're awesome. Be awesome. Do it. You don't have to hide yourself. You don't need to dim yourself. You don't need to do any of that, okay? Be awkward, be weird. Be awkward, be weird. Show up, show out, okay? Oh, that meme, more passion, more energy, that. I want to see that, okay? Do it. Spirit wants to see it too. Yes, exactly. I've known a lot of people who have gone homeless and their whole life has turned around, okay? So I really love that things are looking better for you. And it's just going to keep going up from here, okay? Because all I've ever seen is from the people I've met who have gone homeless at one point, who were rock bottom. They changed their life and are much happier now. They're the ones who chose to leave that behind. They didn't stay there, even though they had friends who wanted them to stay there, okay? Have that courage. Have that courage to walk away. Again, you can be the floral maiden and the queen of the underworld at the same time. You can be that healed person. You can be that person who is very kind and forgiving, but you can also tell someone when they are coming at you sideways. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? And remember to be kind to yourself on the days when things get hard. You didn't stop healing. You didn't, oh man, I'm back in my old ways. No. You're just having a bad day. It's okay. You're still healing. You're still good. You got it. You're having a very human experience. Be human. Yes. Yeah, every time we go, oh my God, I failed. Oh my God, I'm not doing enough. That is old ways of thinking that you need to get rid of. Okay? Anytime you start feeling like you're going back to old thought patterns, recognize, okay? Notice and remind yourself, that's not who I am anymore. That used to keep me safe. It does not anymore, and I'm walking into my future. We don't do that anymore. We don't hurt ourselves anymore. We don't lie to ourselves anymore. We don't betray ourselves anymore, okay? That came from somebody else. That's not mine. Exactly. Life does not happen to me. It happens for me. Yes. Instead of saying, why does this happen to me? Turn it into, what can I learn from this? 555, positive changes. That keeps coming up. Change, transformation. Oh, I love this. I think my kiddo fell asleep over there. It's so quiet. Yeah, this beautiful, you're amazing, Teresa. This beautiful peace and stillness that will come from that sweet results. And I understand this. I've had to do this too. I've had to make these changes. I've had to let go of things that hurt me. And I have days where I still go down. I still have days where I get in my feelings and feel a type of way. But I've come so far, and I know that I'll be all right. Right? Now I have the ability to be like, okay, what's got me in my feelings, and what am I still holding on to? How can I change the narrative? How can I spin it? How can I spin it to be more helpful for me? Yeah. Yeah. It's like, instead of being like, oh man, I slipped up and I had a day where I berated myself. It's, wow, I'm really proud of myself for noticing and catching myself berating myself and coming out of it faster. This used to take me out for weeks, and now this only took me out for a couple hours. Wow. It takes a lot of practice to get to that point, right? There are days where I don't catch it, and that's fine. But there will be times where you do catch yourself correcting yourself, and those are the days I want you to pat yourself on the back, because that's the day you need to celebrate all the progress you've made. Because that's hard work showing up just for you. Yes. Last bit of advice here, and then I will let you guys free to enjoy your Wednesday. Last bit of advice here for them, Spirit. Last card, please. Closing message. One more card, please. There it is. I was beginning to wonder, I'm like, no, are we already done? Yeah, so on the back here, we have time for a deep dive. So yeah, that last little deep dive, this beautiful swan. Time for a deep dive into the, yep, pink. That's the heart chakra. It's also a color that represents self-love. So it's that last little bit of going in and just giving yourself that last little bit of grace as you navigate through this moment of going back and forth between old wounds and into the new, right? And here we have number 15. 15 is the devil card, the shadow self showing up again, right? The miracles are endless. Or sorry, yeah, the miracles are endless, right? That's currently this feeling of it's not. That's where we're at. We have these shadow days where we don't feel like it, right? No. Spirit says when those days come up, go back in and love yourself, okay? Go back in and love on yourself because those are the days where you need it the most, all right? Those are the days where you need to go in and be extra kind to yourself and remind yourself of all of your hard work. Of all of your hard work. Oh, that's cute. Remind yourself of all of the hard work. Remind yourself of what you've overcome and let yourself remember who you are, right? And what's under this? 33. Freedom is yours. Okay? There it is. Freedom's yours. All right? Freedom's yours. So go forth. Go forth. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So that's all I have for you today. And I hope that this helped you. I loved this energy. And I really wish you all the best on this journey that you're going on, this new chapter that you're going into, this beautiful energy. Oh, man. So you're welcome. If you want a personal reading, I offer that service at the link in my bio, okay? It's not clickable. I need 1,000 followers in order to make it clickable, right? But feel free to check it out, right? I do the same thing here. I offer 2 things, 3-card reading and a Celtic cross for 10. The number of cards listed is tarot cards, okay? I included with that is the dice, the charms, the runes, the oracle advice, any synchronicities I have, music, numbers, all of it, okay? Feel free to check it out, see if I vibe with you. If I do not, and this is the last I see of you, thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Thank you for allowing me to be your reader today. And I wish you the best on your journey. Remember that life is an ever crooked path and you are never off of it, okay? If you've chosen to follow me, thank you, first and foremost. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. And I just started my YouTube channel. It is these lives uploaded the full amount over there. Please feel free to check it out. And if not, no big, no rush. I just have to remember to tell people. But yes, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your Wednesday. And yeah, gosh, go forth. So much love, happiness, abundance, joy, peace, prosperity, everything to you. Bye.